Currently in the third spot, but I could easily see him climbing the rankings.
He's gotten his rookie season off to a tremendous start. He deserves to be right up there near the top of the list.
And, you know, don't be surprised to see him bounce over the two fellas in front of him. I mean, I think he certainly has just as much, if not more talent than both of them.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Washington, and it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. We've got Davis, and it's Grant in at the 4. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back,
and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Harper. Down low. Outside for Davis.
Before I started running.
Here's Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. About a minute into this first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points.
Hey, take it right into the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
I'm being gang stopped by the E-ball.
Here's Tyson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Washington a screen.
Oh yeah, he is.
Here's B-Trade. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Alright, I'm about to wrap myself.
Harper pulls it in. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Here's B-Trade. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You want to run your offense through him. A
Hey,
reliable
Dez, if you don't know,
scoring
he's talking
option.
about you. Sometimes it's hard for you to comprehend stuff.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Bailey.
Nah, I am talking about you, though. He's been. Nah, this he kind of.
To the paint. Lets it fly. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Washington. Uneasy 2 on the leg.
He's supposed to know.
The defense, boys, go.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at this visiting team, they've accomplished exactly what they set out to accomplish. Start strong and position themselves early as legitimate title contenders.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Harper. Great look there, but off target.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's B-Train. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first.
Peep the racism.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than that.
Right outside. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Bailey. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Harper. Tries it from 16. Jump shot is good.
Oh, he's made though.
Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's B-Trade. And he goes in for the dunk.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball four.
Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Davis. Lets it go from deep. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's B-Trade. It's rebounded by Grant.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Harper misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's B-Trade. It's good. B-Trade's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff season.
On defense, the visiting team, trailing by 2. Here's Bailey. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Misses the baby hook. Shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. To the inside. Ooh, poked away. Here's B-Train. And they're unable to get the
Oh, this nigga got hella deep.
Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. There's the triple. No good there. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to drop. B-Trade's gone 2 of 7. Struggling a bit. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Bailey. Washington grabs the miss. Gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's B-Trade. He's got 6.
And one all day.
And it's all knotted up.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
1:27 left to play in the first. Back to Davis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Has to be Trey. Out to the right wing.
That was the Eva Freestyle 2024, bro. We need the 2025.
The 3 is up. And he buries his first look.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Finished off the break.
When you keep your eyes up, good things tend to happen. Excellent pass ahead.
Pass to Davis. Here's Harper. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Here's B-Train. Check by Davis. Washington a screen. Here's B-Train. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors? Pass to Harper. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fires it the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
We've got Davis, and it's Washington in at the center position.
Nah.
Here's B-Train.
I knew that was a that nigga finger's too little.
And it's in there.
That's been the story of their offense so far.
Yeah, I knew that was them, bro.
You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Shooting just 42% so far in the game. 4-3. Oh, he nails that. 3 for 4 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And there's a pick. Uses the glass on the layup. B-Train's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now almost all their
Niggas trying to
points
laugh it
come
off.
from the paint.
Pass to Harper.
They go on some Ryan shit.
Five to shoot. With some arc. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. Davis, the pass to B-Train. Washington a screen. Inside. And Washington powers it through.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
To the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up.
It ain't yours. He's gonna be like,
And the free throw, no good.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Harper. Here's Bailey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Teams in the penalty.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2. Bailey.
That free throw misses. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential. There's a screen. Here's B-Train. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. B-Train's got 15.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
I'll be back.
Because now he's talking about never said it was no, so why are you saying he's money for it? What?
Who am I just getting out of here?
Just over here. You doesn't book it, but you don't know you said David broken? You don't know yeah, that's fucking telling you.
And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
And he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Pass to Tyson. Rebounded by Bailey. Gone 8 of 15 in the second. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. During the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the second quarter. Here's B-Train. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. B-Train's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he just keeps finding shots. So much confidence on display.
Well, you know when you're in that kind of a zone, trust me, he knows he's in the zone right now.
Away team foul.
That's a flagrant
First
foul.
personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 43. Taking 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Pass to Tyson. Launches a three. Davis with a rebound. Shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Here's Harper. Grant, the pass to Harper. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's B-Train. He's got 17. The shot misses. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. It's deflected. Here's B-Train. He's covered by Grant. Here's B-Train. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Grant, the pass to Harper. Here's the pick. They swipe it. Oh, they pick off the pass. In transition, here they come. Here's Bailey. Nice shot from the wing. Bailey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Take a look at the home team. With half the season in the books, they seem to be going from bad to worse.
Well, things trending in the...
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the visiting team. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've got Davis, and it's Harper in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
It's not a coincidence.
Hey, bro, facts, all right, facts, bro.
Pass to Tyson. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. There's the 3. With the clock winding down, and he makes no mistake.
Bro, nobody said nothing about y'all being on the
Their
phone.
offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yo.
Those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Yeah, forget about taking the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just
what are you talking about?
The rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Bro, I don't know what you're saying, bro.
His authority.
Here's Harper. Praise the triple.
For what?
Harper's
Then look at
got 6
what Tyler
points in the
Hero.
quarter.
For what?
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Who's better?
Right. Those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Look at that on Booker.
For 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 6.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
I mean, Ryan said it's not a coincidence. I agree, Ryan.
Diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the
WT.
load makes you difficult to defend.
On Friday, and then on Tuesday.
It's facts.
And he makes it.
Yo, why we
first.
can't hoop right now, bro? So, I'm not, nigga, I ain't talking about no rap, nigga. Nothing no man, nigga.
He's got 21.
I don't know what TJ anyway, bro. I can't get a bucket, bro.
Up ahead. Here's Grant. Finished
Oh
off the
my
break.
God, dog. This shit crazy.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Harper. 20 points for him.
How are you helping, bro?
Here's Bailey. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
To the inside with the 7-footer. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the play.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference.
Overdose.
James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ.
It's easy out.
It's in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments
Oh,
right
okay.
away.
Fuck it.
It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
Why we cannot play defense? What are we
Much
doing?
more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more
What
sophisticated.
this Dylan Harper nigga like, bro? This nigga going crazy right now.
And forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 14, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's B-Train, driving to the basket, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Why would you try to put that back up,
Here's
man?
what the Eastern Conference standings look
Nigga
like.
keep going. Oh,
Take a look
shit.
at the visitors here. Things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. 3.5 games behind. And Bailey.
Bro, we cannot get a stop.
Bailey's got 9.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. B-Train.
Bro, why I can't make a shot, bro? Oh my god, bro. What the
Rebound
fuck?
5 here tonight. Davis from long range. Washington grabs the miss.
Bro, ball,
Washington's
bro.
got 4 rebounds in the
Damn,
game.
bro. My niggas can't hit a shot. What's that? This crazy.
Here's B-Train. 22 points for him. And he's going for the oop.
Oh my god, bro.
Here's Harper. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Has to be Train. It's 10.
Yo, this nigga got the best defense one.
Good. And he drew
Fucking
contact
good.
on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line.
The last push, bro.
We're in the
It's a
fourth
push for
quarter
the
here.
lead.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Harper. Checked by Davis. Here's the 3. B-Train clears it away.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, that boy
Davis,
Skill got
and it's
invited to
Brown
Sherman
in at the
University.
5, roaming the paint.
Let's go.
And that one's good. B-Train.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Harper.
Get up on that. Don't jump. Don't jump.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be
Niggas
the
are
first guy to
trolling
make
that,
big
bro.
plays.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
B-Train pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction
Sherman
says it
University,
all.
yeah.
They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Here's Harper.
Oh, that's me, bro.
Hey, now 5
Oh
for 8.
my
Shooting
God,
28%
bruh.
right now.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Here's B-Train.
Bro, why they just change my whole animation? Oh my god.
Here's Harper. Checked by Davis.
That's game.
Gets the
Yeah,
3
that's
to
game, bro.
belong. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the
Lost
arc
the
right
middle
now.
there.
You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Both teams will make substitutions. A moment to hear from Allie Force.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not
Hey, this nigga
happy
loud
with
as-
the turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help
why
cut
should I
down
play
on the
you with
giveaways.
that?
Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that,
Oh,
Allie.
damn.
Gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's B-Trey. A shot from the low post is good. B-Trey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Pass to Bailey. Puts up a 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's B-Trey. Good on the bucket. B-Trey's got 9 points now in the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Harper. No good on the triple. Got an 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. They get it again.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. Got to play without foul.
Number 9, taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
I'm gonna drop
Grant
60,
wouldn't be a bad
boy.
idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Bailey. Shot clock at 5 to the paint. Here's Harper from deep. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's B-Trey. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Can't cash it in from close range. Shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside Davis. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Yo, Curry don't miss wide open.
So it's the home team now. Here's Harper. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth. Off the mark for 16 feet. Here's B-Trey. That one goes. Count it. B-Trey's got 32 points in the game. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
It's stolen. That one's wide left. Pass to Bailey.
Yo, I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.